Hello, MPW. May I just say, it is such an honor for you to have me, the great Lester Talbot, come down and be a part of your cute little wrestling company. You know, ever since my award-winning column, The Wrestling Professional, has debuted on the MPW website, my phone's been ringing off the hook from people calling and asking me, Lester, what the hell are you doing in MPW? Why aren't you over working for WWE or TNA? Well, that's simple. They can't afford me. And don't get me wrong, MPW can't afford me either. I mean, that's just silly. Lester Talbot does not work for cheap. But I will tell you what, I'm doing this one for free. I'm doing this one out of respect for the man sitting next to me, the icon, the legendary Mr. Tex Tunney. Tex, thanks for inviting me out here to your palatial estate. It's lovely.
You are so welcome, Mr. Talbot, and I am so happy that you have joined the Millennium Pro Wrestling broadcast team. You're going to be in the booth with Whiskey Fist McIntosh, Scotland's greatest athlete, who's part of my Territory King stable.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, you got to share the booth with Mr. Larry Park, who, let's face it, is nothing more than the voice, the mouthpiece of Commissioner Dan Farron.
Absolutely. We all know Larry Park just, Dan Farron says jump, Larry Park goes, how high, boss? That's all he'll be doing. He'll be sitting there telling you that Lethal Logan's Logan Lock is a genuine sleeper hold. Everyone knows that's wrong, but that's why I'm going to be in the announce booth, calling it like it is. And I figure as long as whiskey doesn't get me too drunk before the show's over.
Well, that quite frankly could be a problem, but
That
it's going to be a
problem.
big night, November 13th, this Saturday night in Simi Valley, Yankee Doodles, 7 p.m. showtime, MPW's Slammin Saturday Nights, the World Title Tournament, and Tex Tunney, the last scion of the great Territory Kings, is so excited because I've got a big chance here for step one of my MPW dominance to begin. I'm going to take two titles home that night.
That's right. This Saturday, huge night for the Territory Kings. First, you got Hell Kid going up against Lethal Logan
Yeah,
X.
let's talk about that for a little bit. Lethal Logan X used his illegal chokehold, the Logan Lock, to defeat Hell Kid out in Ontario at the Vision Benefit Show, and I had to petition MPW. I had to petition Phenomenal Phil Lander, Barry Cohen, Dan Farron. I had to get on and type it. You follow Dan Farron on Twitter?
Yeah,
I'm amazed.
It's nothing but pound signs. So
Yeah, his fat fingers can't reach the button, so he clearly has someone else doing it. I had to petition these people for Hell Kid to get the Max title rematch this Saturday night, and it's going to be a bloodbath. But you watch though. Lethal Logan X is going to use his illegal finishing move. That's why I like to call Logan X illegal Logan X. And he's going to try to use that, but the Territory Kings have something planned to make sure that doesn't happen, and we're going to walk away with the Max title.
Absolutely. We got Hell Kid walking out as the Maximum Champion, finally. And then, almost even bigger than that, the World Heavyweight title. You're a horse in that particular race, Mario Banks. Tell me about Mario Banks.
Mario Banks is the modern-day Midas. And here's the thing. What upsets me is a lot of people on the SoCal message boards, a lot of people who follow MPW, a lot of people in charge at MPW. They consider Mario Banks to be a bit of an underdog in this title tournament, and that is ridiculous. That's ridiculous, because here's the thing. You look at the other people on the tournament. You got T.J. Perkins, Billy Blade, Chris Cadillac, Ryan Taylor, Tool, Kyle Haystacks. Oh, yeah, they're all great grapplers. But see, the people look at Mario Banks as beneath them because he doesn't have the wrestling resume that these others do. But let me tell you something. Mario Banks, the modern-day Midas, he doesn't need to go wrestle in a barn for $10 to pad his stats. He doesn't need to travel around the world to pad his stats. He is ready right now to be the world champion of MPW, and you're going to see that. Step one, he's facing Ryan Taylor in the first match, and Ryan Taylor is a very solid grappler. He's got those little things on his arms that make his biceps look big and puffy for all the girls. He's got them tight little underpants on that he wrestles in. Oh, he's a pretty boy, and he's good. We don't underestimate him. But Mario Banks is championship quality, pedigree type of wrestler. This is his first step to a greater dominance of MPW. Same for the Territory Kings.
Absolutely. See, that's why Mario Banks is in the title, and that's in the title tournament. And that's why he's my pick, because he wouldn't be in your stable if you didn't have what it takes.
That is very true.
So that's all. That's all.
That is as clear as the colorful little cars on your shirt.
You like that?
I do like that. It reminds me of my great uncle. He used to take me down to some of these kind of classic cars. We used to drive down to the Dallas Sportatorium and watch some of the great wrestlers in the past, some of the great champions back in the territory days when wrestling was as it should be before the suits from the North came down and turned it into a circus. My great uncle's federation. They took his federation, and the suits from the North made his champion someone called Super Moon Man.
Ugh.
And he shot little rockets out of his arm. It was a disgrace.
That's disgusting.
It was a disgrace. But we're going to press on. And this Saturday, you're going to be there.
Absolutely.
Tex Tunney's going to be there November 13th, 7 p.m. Yankee Doodles in Simi Valley. The Territory Kings begin their dominance of MPW.